Welcome, Aries. Here is your reading for this week. Coming in with your all over energy card, you got the card poised. And pretty much you're setting yourself up for something here. I think, you're bringing your game to the table. You're being ready. You're bringing something to light. You're being at your best. And I think you're going to be showcasing yourself and stepping up into your power of being confident. You can be as assured that you are ready for anything right now. Okay, you know what you need to do. You have your skills, you've sharpened them up. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge. So you're getting ready to step up to do something. You're going to be able to let the world know where you stand. And, also in relationships, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you're ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. So you're completely yourself and you can handle anything. And love and friendships and harmonious new connections are all present right now or coming into you soon. You're ready to give and receive from your heart. You're in a beautiful place now, setting yourself up for your business, setting yourself up in your profession, setting yourself up in relationships. I mean, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. So it's a beautiful card saying, know now that you're bringing your A game your A game into the equation this week. Your first energy card is children. And know that your children are protected. You could be dealing with some situations, whether your children are young or whether your children are adults and older. There may be some communication issues that you may want to sit down and talk to them about. You may be, entertaining, teaching, or, um, you know, mentoring your child, setting your child up for something that they need to know. And I think some of you are going to be doing this. I think you're going to be communicating and sitting down and partaking in some very important conversation, creative conversation with your children this week. Know that they're protected. Know that your kids are smarter than you think they are, that they can handle challenges. I mean, whether they're little people or they're big people, they're going to be able to take whatever it is you have to hand out. You're bringing your A game and your honesty to the table this week as well. And it could be with sitting down and letting your family know something, your children know something. You've got the family card. And I will read this because it's long. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which know that the universe has got your back and they understand and they can help you heal through something. In your mind and your heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So again, we'll go back to this. It's very, very interesting here. I think you're bringing something up this week, and it may have to do with family issues or your children. You may be stepping up and sitting down and, like I said, having this family conversation. But I think the universe and the divine is saying this is the perfect time for you to do this. The universe has got your back as well as their back, and I think it's going to be the best thing that you can do at this time this week. So some of you will be dealing with family and with your children, which are your family issues this week. Surrender to joy. Okay, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard times and the good times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So I think you're going to have reason to do that. Maybe there's a clearing of the air that needs to be done this week. Maybe this is about this communication issue. Maybe you need to be sitting down and spending more time with your family and with your children and communicating with them more and letting them know where you stand and letting them know that you're there for them and what it is that you're going to be planning on doing with your future that may include them and the joy that that brings into you. So step up, my friends. I think this week is going to be the week about communicating with family members. Okay, coming in with your tarot reading, you in your crowning position you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is absolutely one of my best cards out there. Aces are always the beginnings in things, but this particular one brings you a beautiful beginning of abundance that's going to flow into you. And remember, abundance can come in the form of time, effort, support, or even money. And this is all about getting recognition. Perhaps some of you may get recognition in the form of a promotion. Some of you might get it in the form of an increase in your salary. And there could also be some unexpected money that's going to show up. Okay. I think if you're starting a new business, it's going to succeed at this time. Again, you're bringing your A game to the table this week. I think you've got the foundation now for prosperity because you've laid the foundation well. And it's a good time to make investments in putting your time and effort into something. But, carefully consider any opportunities. So coming into you, you could be receiving some important legal documents, contracts, or correspondence from the courts, to do with any legal issues. It's also the other reason I love this card so much is it's also the card of improving health. So if some of you have been dealing with not feeling great, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm only going according to intuition and going according to the card meanings. And that one of them is improving health. So I think you're going to be seeing excellent luck coming into you. I think there's opportunities coming into you. What a great way to start your week. Now, coming in behind you, you have the Two of Swords. That's a card of maybe taking on way too much work. Maybe you need to step back and not take on so much on your plate. This is all about pushing yourself very, very hard, and you could be struggling with making a decision right now and conflicting emotions that you're bouncing back and forth in your head. But I think you're going to be able to do that. Just step up. Now is the perfect time. The divine saying you need to have faith in your own wisdom and go forward with this. There could be a stalemate between parties that you're waiting to make a decision over, and you need to find an impartial mediator to go ahead and solve this resolution, and so that you can have a resolution to this. So if you're dealing again with court issues, you may need somebody to come in and represent you so that you can make that decision. Ace of Wands right next to the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, beautiful card of moving forward, lots of activity coming into you, being able to see something come in, like a new opportunity again. And it may have to do with your career. So go for it. Okay. You might be starting a new business. You could be getting job offers and promotions, just like the Ace of Pentacles talked about. So this is beautiful. It's all about keeping your eyes open to the new possibilities coming into you, the fresh new beginning that you're going to be getting. Because I think here with the Ten of Wands, you took on more than you could handle, and that meant the burdens of other people. You're going to let them go now, Aries. You've decided to lighten the load and say, hey, not my problem, not my drama. So I think you're lightening your load. You're letting go of things that were holding you back. You felt like you were pushing dead weight up a hill, and now that's ended. You're going to be able to move forward. You're going to be able to see your path lightened, and see that vision of promise of a good future ahead of you without dragging that dead weight and burden. So you're letting them go. So great card that says, you pushed, and now you realize that, you had to let go of some of that responsibility that really wasn't yours to take on all of that. And now you can go forward in a much smoother, successful, prosperous, happier direction. Lovers coming in the now position. Beautiful card, but the Lovers is about making major, profound decisions that could also be determined around the energy of another person. For others, you may be meeting somebody new. You may be getting a brand new person coming into your life that's going to sweep you off your feet and make you fall madly in love. It's wonderful when that happens. A significant, beautiful relationship. And, for others, it could be a platonic relationship, a friendship as well. And, communication right now, my beautiful Aries, is key. Okay, so it's important. And I think there's going to be a lot of communication with you and someone else this week. I think you're going to be sharing your feelings with someone close to you, whether, it's someone you love here, an intimate person in your life, or whether you're doing it with your family and your children. But I think you're going to reach a conclusion and know that you can make these choices right now to go forward. It's all about balance. And again, the Lovers talks about the return of good health. So it's marriages, it's weddings, it's all these beautiful feelings that you're going to be having in the near future here. So this is beautiful. But for some of you, you could be falling madly in love with someone, and in a romantic nature. And for others, it could be a great platonic friendship. Okay. Coming in below your crowning energy, you have the Two of Cups. So, you get the Lovers and then you get the Two of Cups. So, this is all about emotion this week. You're definitely going to be communicating with somebody. Beautiful person this week, Aries. I think you've just come to that conclusion that it's time for you to sit down and do this. Okay, it's about romance. It's about tapping into those emotions. It's about being with your kindred spirit, and it's that beautiful gift of shared ideas. I think it's about partnerships coming into play now. It could be you're sharing a close relationship with somebody right now, or a fond friendship continues to deepen, and, a love affair is moving to a next level of intimacy. But it's all about mutual love and respect and understanding that you're developing with someone else. So, if there's been difficulties between people or groups, they're going to come to a positive resolution now. Conflicts are going to end, and I think forgiveness is going to be extended at this time as well. Coming in towards you, you have the Seven of Swords. So this is a card of conflict. It's a card of deception. Could be somebody, again, you've had this show up so much, Aries, in the past. There's obviously an energy around you that can't be trusted. I think you're stepping up into your integrity now, and there's someone around there that's taking advantage of your hospitality and your generous heart. Be careful. Be careful of that person that sneaks around and they're spying on you or trying to find information out about you. And it's not for good reasons. It's for their ulterior motives. So they're going to get caught. I think, at the end of the day, somebody here is going to get caught. Now, it is a sword. So maybe some of you are dealing with opposition in the that opposition, as I was saying here in the courts, has to do with, the truth coming out. And that's all about when we're dealing with legal issues. So the truth is going to come out, they're going to get caught, and you're going to be able to have that freedom of knowing the truth coming out. Six of Wands, victory. Maybe you've been fighting for something in the court system, and you are now going to see victory after hard work and struggle. Your rewards are going to come in, getting recognition for job well done. Beautiful. Five of Cups. Often we tend to go back and reminisce about things like this. And you may be thinking about, crying over spilt milk and what happened in the past, but we can't dote on that. Aries, let it go. You've come out ahead. You're going to see that the truth is going to come out. I think you're going to be bringing your A game to the table now to communicate with others that you care about. You've got prosperity coming in here. You've got love and support coming in here. You're walking away and letting go of any burdens. And those decisions, I think, are definitely going to be swayed and turned in your favor because you've got this beautiful victory card. Wow. Let's see what we have for clarification here, my beautiful Aries. Let's see what we have here. What does Aries need to see, Spirit? What do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to expect in coming in the future, Spirit? Thank you. The top card on the bottom. Okay, coming in with that beautiful Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. Taking care of business, taking care of yourself, realizing that you matter, that you need to take care of yourself. Step up, do what you need to do to nurture your needs. We've been talking about this for a while too, Aries, that it's time for you now. Instead of do and constantly having to keep the whole world happy, we can't do that. It's an impossibility. So I think it's time now that you're going to be nurturing and taking care of yourself. But in the process, you might be communicating creatively because again, this is about communicating with family and friends and lovers and children this week. I think that you're going to be taking that into the equation, looking at things in a kinder, compassionate, understanding, forgiving manner. She has that ability to put herself in the shoes of her court, and therein is her power play. When she can understand them, then she can communicate creatively with them on that level. Beautiful. Coming in with your Two of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So two beautiful, powerful queens here, giving birth to your dreams, being able to step up. I think you're going to be planting your seeds for your happiness to set yourself up, bringing your A game to the table this week very, very, very much. So I think, you're going to be able to make a decision here. I think you're going to see clarity coming in. The truth is going to come forward here. I think you're planting your seeds and you're going to be able now to give birth to your dreams. For some of you, this often has to do with children and a child announcement and, maybe giving birth yourself or adoption and things like that. Now, coming in with your Ace of Wands, you have the Lovers again. So, opportunity, beautiful, the healing, beautiful return of love and happiness and making great decisions. Wow. 10 of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands. Again, another beautiful, beautiful ace. Three aces in this reading is fabulous. So the Ace of Wands comes in twice, pardon me, two, but there's three here. Yeah, I get it. Okay, Spirit. Again, prosperity, abundance, good business, all of that coming into play. On top of our Lovers again, we've got the King of Swords, stepping up into your integrity, doing what's right for you. But you could also be dealing with, again, you could be dealing with the power of the court system. You could be dealing with, somebody, an advocate, somebody that's coming in here to represent you with the law. This could have to do with science and business, but someone who's excellent, who can come in here and has that ability to be objective and diplomatic. Okay, so this is about being balanced here. So it's justice, it's a mediator, it's a government, it's military. All those things are coming into play here. And maybe this is a major decision that you're having to make with someone here that you're close to. Coming in with your Two of Cups, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're planting your seeds, definitely. We had the Queen of Pentacles. I like to call her Mother Earth. And you're definitely setting yourself up here, doing the job, stepping up, not slacking off, bringing your A game to the table. And for some of you, it could have to do with the dispersion of monies. Okay, maybe you're working out some sort of a financial budget where there could be the division of money here. You could be planting your seeds to hear about how things are going to work out financially in business. Don't worry, because you did it well. You planted your seeds well, and you're doing that now. You're putting the work in so that you can see success coming into you in the financial part of your life. Seven of Swords, that deception card, you've got the Star. Yeah, okay. Definitely getting illuminated here. Definitely being able to see where you're going here. Absolutely beautiful card. The Star is all about having faith and having a sense of purpose. And it's about, new beginnings that are going to be prosperous. And you're on the right path. You're going to be able to see, where you're going. You've decided now you're stepping up and you're going to showcase yourself here. You know what? You're moving away from that deception. Absolutely. Being able to make long-term plans for your future here. All right. This is beautiful. So trust your intuition and follow it, because know that you're right on target to go towards those goals, because here's that beautiful card of victory with yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, walking in your garden of prosperity. Absolutely. Stepping up, seeing what it is you want, keeping your options open, realizing that, it's happiness that you want, it's prosperity that you want, and you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to see that coming in. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Being prepared, going for it. I love this card. It says that you're going to be able to see prosperity coming in, and it isn't going to be too long, my friends. I'm getting that feeling. It's about success in your business. It's unexpected financial windfalls. It's beautiful. Some of you, I think, are thinking about relocating or redecorating your home. Maybe you're doing it because you're going to sell it. Five of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords. Fast moving information coming in. Something's coming in very quickly for you that you're going to be having to step up and pay attention to. Okay? It's a situation that's coming in quickly, and I don't want you to make an impulsive decision here, but I want you to go for it. Okay, this also has to do with the Knight in Shining Armor coming charging in as well for some of you, almost as though you feel as though you've been protected or somebody's come in and saved the day. It could also have to do with a legal issue for some of you. This person could be coming in and advocating for you to save the day, but I think you're going to be going after something yourself as well for others. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Okay. Wow. This is your reading, Aries. Quite a different reading here for you. But again, you had that Seven of Swords conflict card, and the Lover shows up again for you. So I think as I said, your all over energy is bringing your A game to the table, being able to creatively communicate with your family or your loved ones, or, your significant other here this week. So letting go of burdens, seeing these wonderful opportunities that are opening up for you, I think you're going to be able to move forward in a positive direction here. You're getting recognition, and it's almost like public recognition for something and a job well done. Beautiful. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to again. And know that I tell you this every week, the universe is not happening to you. The universe is reacting to you. So be mindful what you throw out there. And know that the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. And again, let's all play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and we can all see each other very soon.